Thank you for tuning in. I'm Korenn, and this is my Mediterranean style vegetable pasta. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you go ahead and subscribe, and let's get started. All right, so as you can see, I'm getting started here with a red bell pepper, and I am dicing this into a medium large dice. And I have here just a plain yellow onion, and I'm only going to use a quarter of it, and I am cutting it the same size as the red pepper. Likewise for my yellow squash. These mushrooms came already sliced, so I'm just going to use a few of those. And for the sauce, these amazing vine-ripe tomatoes. Alright, and I have here some fresh garlic. I'm just peeling really quickly. I'm going to chop this up and add it to about 3 tablespoons of olive oil that I have in a little container. Alright, and I have here some fresh spinach. For the spinach, I'm just going to get a rough julienne, and that's it. Moving along to the zucchini, I have here this little vegetable spiraler, or yeah, I think that's actually what they call it, vegetable spiral mechanism, whatever. But they cost about maybe $10 at any outlet store that sells home goods. You can probably find them for even cheaper, these little handheld ones. And so I'm just going to, or as you can see, I've spiraled the zucchini, and with the scraps, I'm just going to chop up and add to my other vegetables. And just in case you don't have a spiraler, this is just a quick idea in case you want to make a different cut of vegetables for your whatever dish that you may be making. And so that's just a really quick, simple idea. And these are all the ingredients that you'll be using for this dish, aside from the seasonings, which are here: red pepper flakes, some sweet smoked paprika that is really good, a bit of herbs de Provence, and black olives to finish. So as you can see here, I'm sauteing the garlic in the saute pan. This isn't the whole thing, this is about a tablespoon of the garlic, and I'm browning it. And you by no means have to add oil or olive oil. For me, it's more for mouthfeel, especially when you're doing all vegetable dishes. The mouthfeel can get really watery, and you can have something that tastes really great flavor-wise, but if it doesn't feel really good in your mouth, it kind of takes away from the enjoyment of the dish. So it's just an addition. It's completely optional. Alright, and as you can see, I added the herbs de Provence. And that's essentially the seasonings for the first half of this sauce. I'm going to allow this to cook down about halfway. as you can see, that's pretty much ready to go. And in the same saute pan, we're just going to saute all those beautiful vegetables we cut up. And that's just a little bit of the garlic oil. And fair warning, if you are a pot mixer, as soon as you put something in the pot or in the pan, you can't help but mix it continually. I'm going to tell you to refrain. And oh, that was the red pepper flakes. And you want to refrain because what you'll end up doing is steaming your vegetables instead of caramelizing them. And you want that really nice caramelization because it's going to add amazing flavor to this dish. So you want to make sure you allow it to sit and sear. It's going to steam, allow the steam to release so those natural sugars in your food can caramelize and get nice and brown and delicious. And this took me, just sauteing the vegetables, it was about a solid 15, give or take 15 minutes, maybe around 13 minutes. I really allowed them to sit in the pan and caramelize without mixing them around until I was sure they had gotten brown. Alright, and as you can see, I'm adding the tomatoes right back to the mixture. I already added a bit of the paprika and the fresh spinach. Finish with a bit of salt, and that is it. Pull it off the heat. This smells amazing. I really, really enjoy this dish. Alright, so as you can see, we're putting our noodles in, or our zoodles, and be aware that because these aren't cooked, they are raw, that they're going to have, or they're holding water. So when you serve this, you may want to serve it in a bowl or on a plate with raised edges. And there goes the black olives, because this dish will release water from the raw zucchini you see there. Alright, and this is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.